Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Listening to Straight Off the Bench. My name is Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lyle, and this is episode 86. Going to kind of focus up on a little bit of NFL and NBA action this week, Mr. Lyle, and of course, talk OU Bama to end episode 86. But first off, we want to start off with a little NBA talk. Congratulations to the Knicks on winning the NBA Cup, and I guess they will not
raise the banner.
They will not raise the banner, which, if you're a New York guy, I'm sure that was the last thing you wanted them to do, especially since they haven't won anything since like 72 or 73. Right. So definitely didn't want an NBA Cup banner hanging up just to embarrass yourself.
Yeah, you can definitely understand it if you're the Lakers because I think they won the very first one, and then the Bucks won it, but they've also won a championship.
Was that COVID?
No.
Okay, I was wondering.
When they won the championship?
The Cup.
They won the
championship
in the COVID bubble. Yeah.
Interesting.
So very good. Congratulations to the Knicks. Played the Spurs. Should have been playing the Thunder, but the Thunder just didn't have it that night. They didn't come out to play. It's hard to win so many games in a row. You're due for a loss at some point.
And like I was telling him off before we started recording, they only shot at about 8. I think they were 8 for 33 from the three-point line. Which usually you can get them 13, 14, maybe 15 threes a game. And to do all that, not play your best, everyone kind of struggles, and they still only lose by 2.
Yep.
So definitely could have been worse. We could have got just rolled out the gym. We also had a 16-point lead at one point. I mean, we had them dead to rights, but just kind of went on a little bit of a slump there in that late second quarter, early third quarter. And we just couldn't claw our way out of it, even though we did get right on their heels there at the end of that fourth. But 16-game win streak cut by the fellow Western Conference Spurs.
Yep, and at this rate, we're only set to lose, I think, 6 or 7, maybe 8 games out of 82.
Exactly.
So,
going another 16-game win streak, all will be forgiven.
Right, yeah.
And I think that kind of leads us into it. We're talking highly on the Thunder, and for good reason. They are my number one,
which just
in
a
the
little
power rankings.
NFL and NBA power ranking we're going to be doing today. Yeah, that's easy for the NBA. Thunder definitely number one.
Is that an H?
Yeah, it was messed up H.
Happens to the best of them.
So they were very terrible shooting the ball on, what was it, Saturday? Yes, Saturday they played.
Yeah.
So I will. It's going to be tough to beat them in a 7-game. The Spurs, they just have to stay healthy. That's the only thing with them. Wembanyama is just.
I still am very high on
fragile,
but he's starting to worry a lot of people, I bet. But that's kind of the talk of the town in the NBA right now is a lot of the young, which Wemby is young too, but he's in his second or third year.
Right.
But Zach Edey's out. Deron Holmes is out, a first-round pick for, I believe, the Pistons, And Ryan Cockburner's hurt. A couple guys are already hurt, and all of them have one thing in common. They're 7-foot centers.
Yeah.
I mean, for some reason, they are just not able to transition into the NBA right now. I think the pace has a lot to do with that, the physicality. I just think that they're
getting up and down the
big bodies, not limber bodies, kind of more stiff, that center-esque type of skill set. They just can't hang with the NBA right now. There's got to be something to fix that. What you do, I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Victor Wembanyama, last year was like a blood clot or something like that. Kept him out in the leg injury, I think, this year. But I don't know. I just think it may be just the long training process and the running on the hardwood floors, and you're getting beat up. When you're not very big, you're getting beat up in the paint. I don't care what they say.
Exactly.
You're still getting hit.
And the thing I like to think about when I read that article talking about Zach Edey being out, who was dominating for Memphis. I mean, doing really well, 12 points, like 8, 9 rebounds a game. I mean, I think he might have been double-digit rebounds. I mean, doing really well, but the thing is just the pace in today's NBA is through the roof.
Yep.
I mean, I remember seeing, not 10, 15 years ago, but just old spreads, if it be a NBA spread or an over-under. The over-under on games back in the early 2000s was like 210.
Yeah, it wasn't very high.
215, for a really high-scoring game, and now you're seeing 230s, 240s.
As the regular.
I mean, the days of half-court offense is over. I mean, of course, they still run them, but people are looking to run in the NBA, and these big guys just cannot hang with that. So we'll see how they have some of the best doctors working for those organizations. They'll be able to figure something out. What that is, I have no idea. If it's just literally send them to a yoga place and say you need to be as flexible as possible, or what, but yeah, something's got to be done because they're dropping like flies right now.
It is terrible because that's what it started to move towards that after the Steph Curry era of the little small ball started dominating, and now it's sort of moving back to the original thing of what basketball is, where you have a big power forward and a big center, and then a small forward, and then a true point guard, then a shooting guard. But going back to that over-under, you said tomorrow the over-under on the Lakers-Jazz game, if you can guess that, it is 242.
I was going to say the Jazz give up about 128 points a game, so I was going to guess about 242
very high
or something. Ridiculous. I remember seeing one with Jordan in them. I think it was Jordan and the Pistons maybe. The over-under was like 198.
Yeah.
They were looking at it.
They were only scoring 80 to 90 points.
Because it was slow ball. Get your offense, make your set, and just run it.
And I will say, I think that this version of the NBA is much athletic. Much more athletic.
I prefer it this way, but for the topic of FB, the big guys, it's tough. Yeah, it's always fun to see run and gun.
Definitely.
Up and down. Dunks, high flying threes. It is fun to watch, but it's just definitely a new age of basketball.
Yep.
And like you said, Steph Curry and the Warriors are definitely had a big part to do with that.
Definitely.
Big part. But guessing you get back to the power rankings, Thunder, obvious number one. That's everyone's power rankings. But number two, I feel like can get a little bit jumpy. It can go back and forth. But to me, it has to be the Detroit Pistons. 22-3, just beat the Celtics in a game. They had to make it like a comeback. I think they were down 12 at one point.
21-5.
21-5, still very, very good. Cade Cunningham having an MVP type season and also a first team all defense type season. I believe I saw that when he's guarding someone, they shoot under 41%. So he's a very good defender this year. They've kind of put all the pieces together over there in Detroit. I wouldn't call them the bad boys, but man, they're making some kind of run like that. So I got to go with the Pistons.
Just no playoff experience. That's the only thing that everybody is going to say about them. And I will say that as well, no playoff experience.
Got to do it at some point. That's right.
I
don't know. The Pistons look very nice.
I'm going with the NBA Cup winners. I think the Knicks are very good.
I got them way lower, but
they just won the NBA Cup. They have two number ones. Two guys who would be the best players on a team, any team they would go to. Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
People were talking, executives were talking, and GMs were talking years ago, maybe 4 years ago, who is the number one player you want to start a franchise around? And majority of them were saying Karl-Anthony Towns. Because he can do all.
Do it all for sure. Big body, can rebound, and he can step out and shoot if you need him to.
So,
for sure.
I think people are very low on the Knicks, and I will take the Knicks as this is not the standings, folks. These are the power rankings. So,
yes.
Yeah.
And I definitely have them in my top five, but I do feel like 2 is a little high because the way I go off of it, and you hear Coach Jones saying this all the time, but I totally agree with it. Who do I not want to play right now? Who would I not want to go up against? And I just don't think the Knicks, they got after it on the Spurs, but the Spurs went ice cold in that second half. They were up, I think, 8, like halfway through the third, and the next thing you know, it was about 107 to 98 Knicks. So this went on an absolute tear to end that third quarter. But the Knicks defensively, very tough. But can they outscore opponents? I don't know.
They're
teams
scoring
like
pretty
the
high.
Thunder, the Nuggets, the Rockets, I'm just not sure.
They scored 132 on the Magic.
That's the Magic, though. They have injuries up the wazoo right now. All 3 of their big players are out. Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, and Paolo Banchero, all banged up.
When do the Knicks play the Pistons? I don't think they've already played yet this season. They have not.
That'll be a good game. I'll definitely be excited. Is it in Detroit?
January 5th in Detroit.
Interesting.
They're already predicted. Matchup prediction: New York 56.6%, Detroit 43.4%.
It's because the Knicks are older, more experienced for sure.
Definitely.
And you would think that OG Anunoby would be able to absolutely shut down Cade Cunningham if he had that kind of night. Because OG Anunoby is the kind of guy that could play for any team, and any team would welcome him because he is a number one lockdown guy. You put him on any team's number one, unless he's like Karl-Anthony Towns, a center or something, he's going to shut him down to the best of his ability, no doubt about it. So I don't dislike it, but I do think it's a little high. But yeah, the Knicks are definitely putting something together.
Hottest team in NBA right now. Second hottest team in NBA right now.
All right. But my 3 is the Nuggets. That's, like I said, who would I not want to play right now? And I think that's the Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Nugs too. They are very good. They have the second best. They are probably a top 3 player in the world, and he's not number 3. He's either 1 or 2.
I would put him at number 1 just because he is a do-it-all guy.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
a walking triple-double.
He can do
Jokic
whatever.
is.
If you just surrounded him with 2 good defenders who can just lock people down, 2 good wing defenders,
Mhm.
and then a spot up 3 shooter, you're going to win all the championships, I feel like, because Joker can do whatever you need him to do, however you need him to do it. Just give him the rock and he'll figure it out.
He will figure it out. No doubt
Nuggets
about
number
it.
3
And
too.
we forget Jamal Murray's on this team.
And
I mean,
playoff
Jamal
Jamal,
Murray
you
is,
know.
if you make it to the playoffs, Jamal Murray is probably going to show out for you.
Yep.
So definitely got a couple stars over there in Denver. And as long as Jokic is on the team, got to put him in the top 5, in my opinion.
Yep.
My number 4, I think I'm going to go Rockets. I still think the Rockets are a very good team. Probably the biggest threat to this Thunder run. And it's really all come down to, I believe it's Amen Thompson. I believe that's the one on the Rockets.
He's good.
The other brother's on the Pistons.
Yes.
So yeah, it's Amen Thompson and Alperen Sengun. I mean, a guy people talked about last year, but now there is respect on his name.
He's
And
good.
he's 25 and 10 almost every night.
He put it on Draymond
A
last
bucket
year.
getter. Mhm.
Put it on Draymond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I don't have him up there yet, I just get it. They're either 4 or 5 for me. I'm rocking with the Pistons for my. I'll give them a little respect.
Brother versus brother, that'll be a fun matchup
Yeah.
for sure. For sure, that'd be a fun NBA championship. That'd be very fun for sure. I'd love to see those two brothers go at it for a Larry O.
It'd be pretty cool to see Thunder and the Pistons because
Mhm.
of Cade Cunningham being at OSU and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, other than that,
Okay. Shoot, I know. And the worst thing about that when he was at Oklahoma State, couldn't even go to the tournament
go to
because
the
that
tournament.
tournament screwed us. Took $3,000 from some guy. But yeah, definitely like that number 4. Then I'm gonna put your Knicks at the number 5. Like I said, had them in the top 5. But I just don't know if they go, maybe the Pistons, but these 3 right here, just not sure the Knicks could get it done against them. Not sure.
yeah, I don't know. The Knicks are good. I think people are going to sleep on the Knicks. Not many people have been talking about them that much, but they are going to start talking about them now that they won the NBA Cup. My number 5, I am rocking with. Man, it's tough. I like the Spurs at the 5. I think the Spurs can beat any team in the NBA other than the Thunder in a 7-game series right now.
Yeah.
Very
Spurs.
possible. I know they can't beat them. They have a very good shot of beating them. The Nuggets would give them trouble because I think that Jokic is just has a much higher IQ than Wemby does. Jokic's IQ is on another level for basketball. He can just see the court so good, man.
And he's
It's
coming
just-
off the bench since his injury. So I mean, what do you
Wemby's-
get? 18 and 6 in the NBA Cup coming off
I'm
the
talking
bench.
Jokic has so much good NBA vision.
yeah.
He can just see the floor and just feel it, just throw the ball wherever he needs to.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Medical
Spurs
IQ through the
number
roof. No
five.
doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And Spurs they're playing hard. They're playing very hard.
Young too.
Young
so if they
too.
can figure it out, they might be around for a while. So what is that? Your 5?
Castle is a very good player.
My 6, I'm going to pick your Lakers right here. I feel like defense is what kept them out of the NBA Cup. Just don't really have a guy who can stop the ball or lock down one of the other team's
I'm
best
on
players.
Lakers too.
But they score in abundance. I mean, Luka, LeBron's back. I mean, Austin Reeves is showing that he might make $100 million here in the next couple of years. I think he's already making $100 million, but maybe get moved to another team and be a star. Because if Luka's not there, I think Austin Reeves is running the show.
I think Austin Reeves is out after this season.
Think he's going somewhere?
I think they might trade him before the trade deadline, or they might they'll either do a sign and trade, or they'll trade him in the season before the trade deadline is up. So, because they need to make some moves.
Mm-hmm.
Because Austin Reeves is vulnerable in the playoffs. He can't play good defense on.
Well, he's never been known for his defense, but man, if he's giving you 25, 30 a night,
I guess, but that's taking
hard
the
to
ball
replace.
out of Luka's hands. It's taking the balls out of LeBron's hands whenever he needs to be facilitated or whatever.
I do agree in the
So-
sense that if you're going to have both of them, it is tough to have any sort of defensive
Right.
identity. You kind of need an OG and an Obi to be right up there next to Luka because you know Luka ain't going to guard anybody. I mean, that's a fact. He's there for his 30 and 10.
Right.
30 points, 10 assists. That's what he's known for. That's what he's there
He's
for.
there for his triple double, 32
Exactly.
and 10. Yeah.
Exactly. So it is tough, but I think it's hard to trade a guy like that. But yep, Lakers at number 6. And I'm going to go Spurs. Put the Spurs right here. Just got to the NBA Cup Finals, lost after a third quarter collapse, but I still think they're kind of coming together as of right now. I think they'll build off this. They're young, talented, and they have Wemby. Wemby, at the end of the day, can make any team good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If he's on the court.
I'm rocking with the Rockets just because their defense, and they have Kevin Durant who can still score at a high rate whenever he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Very good basketball player.
Just likes to hoop, man. I mean, that whole team. I mean, they're just hitting. So I think they've had a bit of a rocky start, but I think they just look to even that and finish out the season good.
Yeah.
Because we're 25, 26 games into the season, folks. That's almost a third.
I was going to say third, probably.
Third, probably.
Definitely
A
more
little
than a
over
quarter.
third, right? Yeah.
Getting there quick. When's the All-Star break? Probably like 2-3 weeks.
No, it'll be a little bit longer than that because I don't think the All-Star game is until January. It's normally or February, maybe.
Probably about a month and a half.
Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure. And that's whenever all the true basketball starts.
You're just going through every day.
Every day.
Don't need to go that far.
It'll be a Friday or a Saturday. It'll be
Sure,
towards
for
the end of
sure.
the month on a
Is there gonna, what do they call down? The
January.
rookies, World versus USA versus
World.
World?
I think so. That's what they're going to do this year.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which I don't know if I like that, but I guess with so many international players coming into the league, it makes sense. Especially with the stars they're bringing over.
February 15th is the
Wow,
start.
long ways. About
Long
2
ways
months.
away.
About 2 months away.
It's in Los Angeles too. So.
In LA, Lakerville.
Yep.
Interesting. Never really was a fan of the NBA All-Star Game. Seemed like no one really cared, but definitely
anymore.
love the dunk contest.
I think they need to take it back where the winner of the All-Star game gets home court advantage.
Was that all playoffs or just the finals?
Just the finals.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think they need to do that.
I like that. So what are we on? 8. 8. Gonna go with my Celtics. I mean, for a year that was supposed to be a kind of regroup type of season, maybe suck a little bit to get a good draft pick. I believe.
They played good.
Yeah, very good. I mean, Jalen, that's honestly thanks to Jalen Brown because he's averaging 29, I think 7 and 5 right now.
Some people would say Jalen Brown is better than Jason Tatum, but
Averaging 131.5 points per game right now.
Pretty good.
Not bad at all. Defense is a little shaky, but Jalen Brown proving while if JT wasn't there, he would be the star of the show. No doubt. I mean, JT is definitely our best player when he's on the court, but Jalen Brown can get it done.
I'm rocking with the T-Wolves. They have who people thought was the next best player in the world, and Anthony Edwards, and I think he needs to start showing it. He needs to start showing it, man. He needs to start carrying
It's
this
been
team.
hard for him to get on the court. I feel like he's had a couple injuries this season, but yeah, when Anthony Edwards is on, he's on, man. No doubt about it. And then, of course, they have a couple other guys to match with him.
LeBron would love to have a great defender like Rudy Gobert and have a player like Julius Randle playing with him whenever he was in his coming up of the prime in Cleveland.
I don't remember the last time the Lakers had a center like that. I mean, the only one I can think of, and he wasn't necessarily like a defense first.
I'm talking LeBron when he was at Cleveland.
Oh.
They were saying this is the next guy up. You give LeBron this team, he's taking them to the NBA, to the Western Conference Finals every year. For sure.
Yeah.
Especially if he had Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert.
And Rudy Gobert, for sure.
On the
Nas
same
Reed
team.
coming off the bench. I mean, yeah,
That team
it'd
would
be tough. It'd be tough.
They were winning. They would win the NBA Finals.
They definitely make it. I mean,
Yes.
that'd be one of the best teams besides the Miami
Hands
Heat.
down.
Mhm.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So,
T-Wolves. I don't know if I was going to put them on there, but I might have to rethink it. Because what are we on, 9 now?
yeah.
Might have to put them at that 10 spot. But I think I'm going to have to go... The Niner. I think I'm going to just go with my gut here. Going to go Cavaliers. Kind of had a little bit of a shaky run. But Donovan Mitchell's still on the team. Evan Mobley's still on the team. Jared Allen's a rim protector, if not the definition of a rim protector. I really like the Cavaliers. I know it's been a struggle for them, but it's a tough matchup. Tough team to play on any given week.
Yeah. I don't. It's tough because I'm going with the Magic for my 9 seed. If they're healthy, they're good. I mean,
They just can't stay healthy, man.
right. So.
And for being a defense-first team, it seems like they are not defending very well at all. Feels like they're giving up points.
Yeah, gave up
bunches
132 to the Knicks, gave up 117 to the 108 to the Heat.
That's not bad.
114. They almost beat the Spurs, but the Spurs without Wemby then. So
Mm-hmm.
they just need to get healthy and play some good basketball, and they're back where they were. Chasing, I mean, they were almost in the Eastern Conference Finals last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Definitely like the Magic for sure. I like what they bring to the table. Just need to get them all on the court.
Right.
No doubt about it.
So yeah,
No doubt
I've got
about it.
Magic at the 9 seed.
I think I'm gonna put Magic at my 10. I'm just gonna put T-Wolves, but the Magic are healthy. They're tough. Magic are healthy. They're tough.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Magic are healthy.
Paolo
they're tough.
Banchero is definitely a top 5 player for me in the league. I mean, I just love what he brings to the table. That's like a freak of nature.
I like it. The Celtics, I mean, the Magic are good. I'm going to take the Celtics at the 10 seed just because they do not have Jason Tatum. I think if they had Jason Tatum, they would be much better. They would be top
Right in
5.
there. We'd be right in there. No
So,
doubt about it.
still have Jalen Brown, still playing good. Celtics.
That's kind of the question: is what happens when JT does come back? Is Jalen Brown going to
He
be
will
able
be
to?
back this season with
They
it.
were talking. I mean, he's making good progress. If they can
It
somehow
takes
inch their way into the playoffs.
a little over a year to get healthy from that Achilles.
I mean, who am I thinking of that literally came back after like 9 months, 10 months?
Maybe Kevin Durant, but
No.
he didn't play very good. Kobe, maybe.
Probably Kobe. I can't think of his name, but there's been a guy. I mean, yeah, it's a long shot. It's going to be late first round, second round of playoffs that he makes it back, but I just don't know how Jalen
They
Brown
probably
will
will make it past the second round of the playoffs.
You never know. If we play they play the Magic. Especially if the Magic being beat up.
They would have
We'll
to.
see. Yep. Top 10 NBA power rankings. Plenty of time, so this will be changing over time. But I feel like you can definitely count on these first 5 to make a run here in the NBA. I feel like they definitely are Eastern and Western Conference potential teams. But who wins up besides this one over here? Bonafide. Bonafide is the Thunder.
I'd love a Knicks Thunder championship. That'd be great.
That would be good. I would like that. I feel like we run it up on the Knicks, though. I mean, I feel like we defend
Our
better than
defense,
them. We
yeah.
definitely score better than them.
Definitely.
The Knicks would not want that smoke.
Definitely.
But, all right, NBA checked. I guess now we'll move on to our NFL power rankings, which got a great game on Thursday. Rams at Seattle, or it might be.
This is for the 1 seed.
This is for the 1 seed. And where are they at?
I think it's at
In Seattle.
In Seattle.
Gonna be a fun one. I feel like those 2 teams are the 1 and 2 teams in the NFL right now. What order? That's the $1 million question. But I feel like it's got to be the Rams. Like,
Yeah, the Rams are the best team in football, and I've said it, and I've been bet to win the Super Bowl this year. I have a ticket, Rams ticket, so looking to cash the Rams ticket.
Matty Ice, see if he can do it one more time.
Playing like an MVP, Puka Nacua playing out there. If Devontae Adams is out there, they have a very good shot of winning this game. They already played once a few weeks ago, and the Rams won by 2 points.
I think Darnold had about 4 interceptions.
Darnold threw 4
3 at
interceptions
least.
that game. Jackson Smith and Jigba still had 105 yards though.
Dog.
Puka Nacua 75 yards. It's going to be tough because that defense is fast for Seattle. So we'll see how it is for the 1 seed. It's a big game.
Mm-hmm. On a Thursday too, bless on a Thursday.
Yep.
Usually you see the crap team show up then, but no, probably the Thursday night game of the year this week. Then I'm gonna go Seahawks try number 2. I feel like if Sam Darnold can just play his game, get it to his playmakers, they're a very good team. And their defense is, Mike McDonald has completely changed that defense around, taking them back to their Legion of Boom days, I feel like.
They're playing good. They're very fast. I'm still just a little worried on that quarterback play because I've seen him throw some stinkers still this season and last season in the playoffs. So I don't have them in my number 2 seed. They're definitely in my top 5, but I think that the Broncos are the second best team.
It's the Broncos, huh?
The Broncos are very good. If you watch them, you will see that Bo Nix is playing very good. I saw a stat. Bo Nix and Caleb Williams have the top 8 fastest speeds for quarterbacks this year when running.
Who?
Caleb Williams and Bo Nix.
Really?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. So that is very interesting. Bo Nix is very athletic. That defense is so good. They have a kicker in Lutz who can hit from deep. Sean Payton, great coach, and Broncos looking to make a run in the AFC.
Have to agree. I'm going to put them at my 3. I think the Broncos are a very solid squad. And they'll be very lucky. Well, they probably will get home field advantage. Because Bo Nix, I believe, is like 7-1 at home. And then when he goes on the road, that's when his other 2 losses are. So I feel like if he can get them at home for most of the playoffs, the Broncos can definitely make a run here.
Yeah, the Broncos, like I said, the Broncos are good and fast. My number 3 team, they're also very good, very fast, very young. I'm going with the Texans.
Wow.
Their defense is only allowing, I think, 16.5 points a game.
It's just, do you trust C.J. Stroud? I feel like is the $1 million question.
So far, I'm trusting him pretty good.
He's a game manager, at the very least. Doesn't do anything spectacular, but just knows how to
And
move
throwing-
the offense.
throwing
decently
touchdowns right now,
consistently.
and Fairbairn is a very good kicker as well who can hit, and
Mhm.
that defense is just so good. Their quarterbacks are so good too. I mean, Singleton is a dog, or Stingley. Stingley
Oh,
Jr.
Derek Stingley.
Derek Stingley is a dog, man. Will Anderson on
Nico
the defensive
Collins.
side. Nico Collins, very good wide receiver. Yeah, very good.
If they had a running
Al
back, I feel like
Shire.
it would be a completely different ballgame. I feel like they would be in that 1 or 2 spot.
If Joe Mixon was playing football right now, they would be yes.
What happened to
they're
Joe
out
Mixon?
there.
Is he injured still?
He had something with his ankle or something like that.
Yeah.
Something happened over the summer, just hasn't came back from it. And look out for the Texans. If I was any team, I would not want to play the
Definitely
Texans.
a team
right
you don't want to match up against.
You do not
for
want to
sure.
play the
That
Texans
defense
right now.
alone makes
Right.
it difficult for sure. Just don't know about C.J. Stroud playing well of late, but we've seen the
now.
opposite.
That defense can play in cold weather or warm weather. It doesn't matter. You can throw it.
D'Amico Ryan's got himself a squad over there, which we
Yes.
expected on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, D'Amico Ryan's one of the best linebackers to do it in the 20th century.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer by any means, but D'Amico Ryan's has some respect on his name, and he's proven it with the defense he's created over there in Houston. But don't know if I can put the Texans that high. I think I got them 1 more below. My Reds giving out on me. I'm going to go Bills. Just beat my Patriots. After a crazy comeback on Sunday, we were up 21-zip, ended up losing 35-31. I think Josh Allen's figuring it out once again. I feel like he's clicking on all cylinders. The
I think
defense is
he's-
playing just a little bit better.
MVP favorite, maybe.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Drake May was until this last game. After a great first half from Drake May, and there's absolutely nothing in that second half. I mean, he still ended up with 3 touchdowns, but
Yeah, but
just needed more from him
needed
late
a
in the
lot
game.
more. They needed a lot more from him, and he just didn't show up.
Not a lot more. It was only 4
Quite a
points.
bit
Only
more
4
from him.
points.
Didn't-
35-31.
How many
That's
points
fine.
did they score in the second half? I don't think any.
They had 21 in the first, and they got to 31. It would be 10.
10. Yeah. So, not a very good look for the Patriots that game. 7 points.
I don't know.
7
I mean,
points in the second half.
It's definitely a tough look to lose a 21-point lead. Basically, they went 28 unanswered. But, I mean, still, we're right there. I mean, how many times are we going to get shut out in the second half like that? Not too many times, especially against a Bills defense that really isn't necessarily good. So I think just everything went wrong
Yeah.
for us in that game. But, yeah, definitely not the best look, for sure.
Which is why I don't really have the Bills that high as of right now. I mean, right now I got the Bears at my 4 seed. They know. I mean, what are you gonna do? They know how to win games.
Mm-hmm.
Winning games, they run the ball better. Caleb Williams is managing the games, not throwing it away. Like I said just a few minutes ago, him and Bo Nix are both in the top 8 of the fastest speeds for quarterbacks this season. So Bears are playing some heck of a ball. I wouldn't want to go up to Chicago this playoff season and play them. Right now, if playoffs were to start, Chicago will be playing Green Bay in.
I think they play Green Bay this week.
I think they do. They do in Chicago.
In
So,
Chicago.
In Chicago.
And all the credit goes to Ben Johnson. I mean,
Yep.
I don't think there's been a Bears team like this since the 90s or the 80s. I mean, it's been so
They're playing
long
good.
since you've seen a Bears team with double-digit wins. And, I mean, it's not just the offense, but the defense is contributing as well. And Ben Johnson's doing exactly what Bears fans want him to do. He's taking Caleb Williams to that next level.
Yep.
They knew what he could be, but he could never get there with the other coaches. and now he's looking not an MVP, but one of the top QBs in the league, no doubt about it. So yeah, I got to go Bears as well, even though I really, really, really want to put my Patriots right there. But I'll wait one more turn for them.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks at my 5. I got to get them in the top 5. They're just, I wouldn't want to play them.
No.
If I was a team and looking at they're the 5 seed, so they're gonna play. They would play Tampa. If I was Tampa, I'd be scared to play them in the playoffs right now.
Tampa's scared to play anybody right now. They cannot do anything right. Losing a 14-point
That
lead
defense
before-
is terrible.
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 Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles
defense
could
at
be
that.
on the hot seat this season. After this season,
Well, I don't think they lose this next week because Todd Bowles ripped them a new one in that post-game press conference. So if something doesn't change, if Mike Evans didn't light a fire under him, Todd Bowles, who's usually pretty calm demeanor type,
yeah.
is definitely going to be hot this week during practice, no doubt about it. But yeah, definitely like the Seahawks there. I think I'm going to go for my 6. I think I'm going to put the Texans, like you said. I don't think they're top 5 worthy just because I don't trust the offense. But that defense puts them in the top 10 no matter what. So I'm going to put them at that 6 spot. Definitely not a team I'd want to play either way.
That defense is good.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, they're fast. And just a few teams. If you want to just sit there and watch football without the sound on, so you don't listen to the commentators say anything or anything like that. Watch how fast the Rams, Texans, and Seahawks are. Just watch how fast they all are, and you will see. My 6th seed, you went with the Texans. I got the Pats.
Little Patriotos.
I got the Pats at 6. They're good. I mean, they can beat any team. If teams go to them,
Best run defense in the league. Drake May, MVP caliber. Won't win it this year, but definitely is in the talk, at least.
If playoffs were to start today, it'd be the Texans and the Pats.
Trevion Henderson finally stepping into his own.
Yep.
Ramondre's still a goal line threat. He's about 235, old Stevenson, so definitely a guy you want to use and get David Montgomery type. And then Diggs, who am I thinking? Just went a blank. But Stephon Diggs having a year. Matt
Yep.
Collins, a great number 2.
Didn't do
Hunter Henry-
anything with the Bills. Matt Collins.
No.
Yeah.
No. Matt Collins, he's a locker room guy at the end of the day, but he's definitely a reliable receiver. He can catch
Yep.
the ball in the thick of it, for sure.
He's had a few 100-yard games
Dude
this
doesn't even
season.
wear shoes to games. No shirt, no shoes. It could be snowing, it could be icing, it could be storming. He don't care. Tough as nails.
Yep.
That guy. But yeah, gotta go Pats as well for my 7. Just a tough out. Mike Vrabel has changed made this one of the quickest rebuilds in history.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years and we're already back after losing the GOAT. So
Just imagine if they would have got him last year. Whenever I said to hire him instead of Drake or Gerard Mayo, trash.
It's just because he had the end with old Kraft, man. He just said the end, but they learned real quick how that was going to work.
I got the. I don't care about. Head-to-heads mean something, but
10-4 they are. So
I got the Bills. I like the Bills at 10-4. They went to New England and won. They still have Josh Allen, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They just don't have a deep threat. I think that their top 3 offensive players are Josh Allen, James Cook, and Deion Dawkins, and that's it. They don't have anybody other than that. So, Bills in my 7th slot.
Bills in your 7, respect it. Josh Allen alone puts you in the top 10. But for my 8, after what we saw last week, I think I'm going to go No, I'm going to go 49ers. 49ers.
They've done a lot with
Brock
what they've
Purdy
had.
had a week last week. Defense is still all right. CMC is still around. And Jawan Jennings is not a just quality number 1, but a guy who can get it done for you.
He was good.
Ricky Persall could stay healthy. He'd be a great slot receiver.
I've said it all season. He's an injury-prone guy, and I stay away from him.
Just because a guy gets shot doesn't mean he's injury prone.
Shot
this season,
and
he just
injured.
cannot keep it together.
Shot injured at the beginning of the season, injured in training camp. I think he was injured going into training camp last year and had some injuries in college. So, stay away from him. I can't let
Definitely
it.
my worst
not
fantasy
a
pick of the
good-
year. I
not
have
a
him in 4
good-
leagues. I have him in 4 leagues, and he's played a total of 4 games in those leagues. So
Not good.
tough.
So, you took the 49ers. Yeah, I like the 49ers too, but I think if they were to play this team, I think they would lose. The Packs. The Packers are.
You don't think that Micah Parsons' injury affects them?
I don't think it will. I think it motivates them. I think it motivates them up. I think they play a little bit better football. I think that they just lost to a very good Broncos team. I think it was in Denver, wasn't it? So it wasn't. It was in.
I believe it was in Green Bay. No, it might have been in Denver.
I think it was in Denver. It was in Denver. Hard to go into Denver and win, you know. So yeah, Packers. I think they still can get it done. They still have a great coach, still have a great running back, still have a good quarterback and good wide receiver core. That defense is still decent without Micah Parsons. So yeah,
Josh Jacobs, insane. Going from a number 2 at Alabama to getting drafted out of nowhere, now he's basically a top 5 running back in the league.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. They can just ride him. Jordan Love can play average or above average. Yeah, they are a tough team, but I just don't know about putting them that high. I think they're at my 10 spot, but I feel like just after what I saw last week, if Trevor Lawrence can keep it up, I got to go Jaguars at 9.
yeah, I'm rocking with the Jags too, right there. The Prince who was promised.
The Prince who was promised. And a decent defense. Josh Hines, Allen, is one of the most underrated defensive ends in the league. I believe he has about 12, 13 sacks this season. I mean, just a guy, a kind of do-it-all guy on the edge. Definitely can hold that defense together. And I just like the Jags. I mean, unless they're playing in cold weather, I really like the Jags.
And Travion Henderson too is good too.
And Trevion Henderson plays for the Packers.
Oh, not Travion Walker.
Walker?
Walker.
Yes,
Yeah, sorry.
yes.
Sorry, folks.
The old Georgia boy.
Yeah, very good player.
Definitely like him a lot. So yeah, Jags at my 9, and then we're going to go Pack, go at my 10 spot.
Yeah, and I've got the Niners
The Niners.
at my 10 spot. They're just, I mean, they're good. They got Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy's playing good. They still have George Kittle. Still have one of the best coaches in the league, too.
No doubt, no doubt. Shanahan can put anyone back there at QB, make it work. And like you said, CMC can take a team to the playoffs, but they just need that defense to make a couple stops. It seems like they haven't been themselves this year. But I still like them as a playoff contender. It's going to be a tough route, but I think they do have the team to get there. But
Very good top 10s.
top 10s, very small router. Gosh dang, that's tight. That's
Had
tight.
to make
right
sure.
there.
Had to make sure we could see it. I didn't know if we were going to get
Oh,
on the
I
table,
didn't
but
think
I
about
think we're
that.
fine.
Sorry about that if you can't see it, but there is 10 there. I promise. But yep, top 10 NFL, NBA, power rankings, week 16 for NFL, and then I think we are through 26 games in the NBA. So one of them we're getting down to crunch time. The other one is just getting started. Plenty of action left in the NBA season, and then we are almost to the playoffs. Like ready.
Very close to the playoffs.
Ready for it. A lot of meaningful games this week, and I guess that gets us into our pick'ems. Last week, Lake went 8-8. I went 7-9. He basically, what do you have? 2 weeks?
2 winning weeks back to back.
Do we have 2 weeks left in the season? Week wise?
3
Week
weeks. Yeah.
17, 18.
16,
yes, so
17, 18. So
best
3
I
weeks
can do
total.
is tie, not the overall, but just the head-to-head matchup. He's up 4-6 to
4-6 and 3.
4-6 and 3.
Tie. So
yeah.
him, me, tie. Yeah.
Need 2 winning weeks to at least tie up the head-to-head, but don't know if I'll be able to catch him. Well, I'm not that far out of it, really. Just need a very solid week here in the next 2 weeks. 2 winning weeks and then 1 very good week. But we'll see. Rams, Seahawks.
Which
gonna start
moment of silence for the NFL season as we take on Saturday day games. Okay, ready to go.
Ready to go.
Just Saturday games, I love to see them,
This
but
week?
it's like yes, I love to
Hell
see
yeah.
them, but it's
Any
like
good ones?
man,
Packers, Bears. Hell yeah, I love
but
that.
it's like man, season's coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting us off hot. We got the Rams and the Seahawks. Rams are getting 1.5 points. Seahawks are laying 1.5 to the Rams, and it is in Seattle.
I know I've said it a couple times this year, Lake, but when you have two good defenses going up against each other, it really comes down to whose quarterback can play better of the two.
Right.
And of course, this is Matty Ice against Sam Darnold, which off the eye test, everyone and their sisters taking Matty Ice. And I feel like I'm in that league. I feel like I have to take Matty Ice here. I feel like Sam Darnold's going to try to keep up. He might keep up in that first half, but when it gets to crunch time, I feel like Matt Stafford takes over.
You're taking
The Rams.
plus 1.5. I'm going with the Seahawks.
Going with the Seahawks in Seattle.
It's going to be cold.
Very
And Devontae Adams might not play.
Devontae Adams is still a number 2. Anyways, he's a great receiver, but he's still a number 2.
He's the red zone. He's the red zone guy. He has more touchdowns for like 2 yards, probably less than 3 yards than anybody in the league this year. I bet.
Really?
I bet so. He has so many.
He's had a good season, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think Devontae Adams is what made that team so special. I feel like it's Puka and Matty Ice. That's the connection that people talk about.
Let's see how many touchdowns.
I bet he does have at least 9, 8.
Oh, I bet he's got more than that.
Oh yeah, it probably is double digits. But he's always second fiddle to Puka, no doubt about it. Always second
14 touchdowns.
14 of them.
14.
Well, I guess if you need a tight end for fantasy playoffs, go pick up Colby Parkinson because he's going to be getting all the catches now.
He's got 6
Won't be
touchdowns.
Puka, he'll get all the yards, but
Yeah.
Parkinson will pick up the pace for him.
That's nuts.
What did he hurt his hamstring?
Who?
Adams.
Adams, I think so. I think it was a hamstring. You really don't want to mess with that. So,
Especially when you're already like 35.
right, especially with playoffs coming around the corner too. So, yeah, I'm rocking with the Seahawks plus -1.5.
Which split? Need a couple more of those splits.
Which brings us to the next game. Eagles taking on the Commanders. Eagles giving 6.5 points to the Commanders. Easy game. Eagles all day.
What? Am I missing something here? What? Why would the Eagles only be favored 6.5?
Divisional game, and it's in Washington.
Just because the Commanders beat the Giants, they lowered it? That's crazy to me.
I'm
That
not
just
sure.
doesn't seem. I'm taking Eagles by a long shot, but that seems like a very weird spread.
Maybe
for
a trap game?
The game it is. Maybe.
Both
I just don't know if the
Washingtons?
Commanders can keep, especially with Mariota at the helm.
Yeah.
I just don't see them hanging with the Eagles this week.
Yeah, I don't either. It's going to be weird because Jaden Daniels isn't playing, and they just haven't found anything all season. So just been a waste of a season. They're just all so old. So I think that Eagles defense is going to eat. Next game, Packers taking on the Bears. Bears giving the Packers 1.5 points.
This is a tough one. I really want to fade the Packers after the Parsons injury. But I feel like they feed Josh Jacobs here. So I'm going to take Packers.
Taking the Packers. I'm rocking with the Bears. I'll lay the 1.5. This is basically a pick'em game.
It is.
You know. But I like the Bears quite a bit in this game. I think they show out and run it up on them possibly.
We'll see. I feel like the Packers are licking their chops after last week's defeat.
Very well could
They
be.
want to get back on the board. And a young Caleb Williams, a new coach, and Ben Johnson is a perfect example, even though 10-4 for a reason or whatever they are.
Next game, we'll move to start on the Sunday slate. We have the Vikings taking on the Giants. Giants are getting 3 points from the Vikings.
I want to take the Giants, but I got to go Vikings here. Just what I've seen from the Giants the past couple weeks has not been pretty. So I feel like I got to go with J.J. McCarthy's coming off one of his best
Number
games
one
this
pick
year.
incoming for the Giants. Guaranteed.
Another
We're
one.
we're going to get the number one pick this year. We haven't had the number one pick in years, so we're going to get it and trade it, I assume.
Why?
Trade down. We don't need a quarterback, you know?
Yeah.
I saw something, if Jackson Dart was to come out of the college this year, like if he would have played another year, he'd be the number one quarterback in the
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that.
You put him on that Ole Miss team this year? That Ole Miss team, Lane Kiffin's not leaving. They're
Probably
winning.
not, probably not.
They're winning the Natty.
I mean, Trey Chambliss has done just enough, if not more, than what Dart did at Ole Miss. I mean, he's taken him to a playoff. Did Dart ever do that?
No, I think they had a tougher schedule then, too.
Still an SEC schedule. I mean,
SEC's tough.
I don't know. I think Dart definitely still comes out after Mendoza and more. But maybe it's just the eye test for me.
I don't know. I think it's just being able the playing in the toughest division in football, conference and college football. So, and I mean, that's just what a lot of execs said. If Jackson Dart would have stayed, he'd be number one pick probably.
Number one
Pick probably.
Ooh, I guess I can't argue against guys who live it up every day and that stuff, but I don't know. I just don't see that at all. I think you picked another dud, to be honest. I feel like Dart's shown you flashes just to hype you up a little bit,
He's good.
and you're still only going to get 4 wins next
He's
year.
good.
That's what I see.
Might only get 4 wins, but Get another pick. You're good.
And another pick the next
Get
year.
another
and
first round pick.
When will it
Build.
be time then, Lake?
Build.
You cannot just keep getting picks and
You gotta
pray.
build.
You got to do it at some point. I think you need to move to Canada. I think the Giants need to move to Canada. Because it just ain't working there. Where y'all at again? Brooklyn?
East Rutherford, New Jersey.
East Rutherford, New Jersey. That's
Not
right.
even in New York. Not even in New York. I mean,
That place would have been burned down if it was in New York, probably. So
if we had Cam Scatterboo still and Neighbors, we're winning games. We're still in
definitely
games.
helps their cause. Definitely.
Jackson
You have one of the
Dart
worst
isn't
defenses in the league this year.
Jackson Dart doesn't have. Dude, your offense is one of the worst in the league too. It doesn't help. That doesn't help your defense.
And it wasn't like you're saying. It wasn't when Neighbors and Scatterboo were out there though.
Defense was one of the best. Brian Burns was leading the league in sacks.
When?
Whenever we had Cam Scatterboo and Jackson Dart out there
So
playing.
why would that
offense.
affect Brian Burns if they're
Because
out?
their defense is rested. They're able to march down.
It's
the
funny you
field.
say that because at the talk of the season, at the beginning
Do
of
you
the
know who
season,
has the second most first quarter or first drive touchdowns in the league? The
I'm
second
guessing the
most.
Giants.
The Giants. You know who has the first? The Bills.
the Bills.
The Bills.
Doesn't do them a whole lot of good though.
Scoring points.
In
That's
the
how
first
you
drive,
build.
and then you don't score again
That's
for
how
like
you
a
build.
quarter and a half.
That's how you build. You score points.
Oh God! You've been building for 20 years.
No.
Yes.
We won a Super Bowl recently.
a random Super
We
Bowl
won a
that
Super
you
Bowl
literally
12, 13 years ago.
There were 1 million stars in space, and you happened to grab the right one. I mean, come on now, dude. That's just crazy. You weren't even
Won the
that great
Super
of a
Bowl.
team. You won it, yeah.
We were the best team. The best team. You can't
Sorry.
say we weren't the greatest
Literally
team.
beat-
We
had
won
to
the
beat-
Super Bowl.
You beat the undefeated Patriots
We beat the best team
by
in football.
sheer luck. I'm not going to go that far into
The
it, but it was
defense was-
sheer luck.
Defense was the best in the league.
That dude doesn't catch a ball off the helmet, you lose that game.
Defense is the
He
best team
literally
in the
grabbed
league.
it off his helmet while he was falling down.
The best team in the league. Giants. Toughest schedule this season.
Was
Getting
that
one
07? What was that? 07?
seed. We won it in 08 and 12.
2012. What was the deal with 2012? Why was it so crazy that year?
Uh,
Oh yeah, the world was supposed to end that year.
Right, yeah. We were a wild card team. I think we
Yeah.
went 7-9 and made the playoffs. Won the Super Bowl as a 7-9 team.
Giants wanted one more before the world ended. Got it.
Got it. Got it. Cam Scatterboo coming back next year too. The league neighbors back, so we'll see. I think he just tore his ACL, so he shouldn't be back. It shouldn't
Neighbors?
be too bad. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
Now we'll see if he can hold on.
I don't know who they take. They probably have to take it. They probably have to trade down and get an offensive lineman. I feel like.
I would assume so.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if any team took
Fill
an
the line.
offensive lineman.
Maybe, who knows, you know, if the right team come up, trade. No, that wouldn't work, but
I'll tell you what would be nasty.
corner or a lineman for
Trading
sure.
back and somehow getting 2 picks in the first round and taking a good offensive lineman and taking Jeremiah Love.
I was
That
gonna
would
say
be-
that, but then I'm
that
like, they
would
have
be
Scatterboo
nasty.
already. They have Scatterboo already.
Now that would be nasty.
I was
Have
literally,
them
that's what I said, and then I changed my mind.
draft the top offensive
Or not
lineman and
even
then
say it.
draft
I
back
thought.
in and draft Jeremiah Love. That would be nasty.
Cam
But-
Scatterboo would go in there and tear that locker room up. Be like, how do I do that for y'all? Y'all gonna salute me number 2?
Oh god.
He would go absolutely nuts. He'd WWE that locker room. No doubt about it.
They'd be. Yeah, I feel like they'd just be a powerhouse. I feel like they'd be like
Nice
Gibbs
1-2
and
punch,
Montgomery.
for sure.
Gibbs and Montgomery for sure. Anyways, getting back on the pick'em. Next big game, not a big game. Jets taking on the Saints. Saints are laying 4.5 to the Jets at home. Easy pick. Give me the Saints all day.
Tyler Show making a name for himself. I mean, if he's not starting next year, Dorland's is just in la la land.
He's
Because
looking
Tyler
good.
Show's looking like an NFL quarterback
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
The team seems to vibe around him. They play better when he's in the ball game. I mean, it's night and day from what Rattler was having, what Rattler's team looked like, to what Show's team looked like.
Yep.
So yeah, I gotta take Saints here.
I like the Saints quarterback. He's shown a glimpse of goodness, man. Anyways, Bills taking on the Browns. Browns getting 10.5 points. Give me the Bills.
Yeah,
Easiest game.
I feel like you gotta take the Bills here. The Browns, Shadur, what he had 4 interceptions last week. Just
Yeah,
not
and
looking great.
everybody was like, "Oh, he's gonna play great." He was playing the Titans defense. Okay,
Scrappy,
you would've
Scrappy
played-
Coco.
right? Yeah, trash,
Mm-hmm.
trash, garbage. So, next game, Titans taking on the Chiefs. Titans getting
Can
3.
Gardner Minshew lead the Chiefs to victory?
I'm rocking with the Titans. Give me the
I'm rocking
Titans.
with the Titans as well. I think
Give me the Titans plus 3.
I feel like the Chiefs are just ready for their vacation to the Bahamas. I feel like they're counting down their days. I I feel like the Titans are trying to build something for next year.
Oh yeah. Next game, we got the Chargers traveling to Dallas, take on the Cowboys. Cowboys are giving the Chargers 2.5. Cowboys are desperate. They have to win. They have to win this game.
I thought they were already out.
Nope.
Still got a shot.
Still got a shot.
I'm assuming stuff has to happen in their favor though.
Correct.
At the same time.
Yeah.
In Dallas?
In Dallas, in Jerry World.
Give me the Cowboys. Give me Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. Do or die, he says.
I'm taking the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert eats that defense. I'll take the 2.5. Next game, divisional game. Buccaneers traveling to the Panthers. Panthers are getting 3 points at home to the Bucs.
I feel like this has push written all over it. I feel like this is going to be a 27-24 tie ball game. I just think the Buccaneers need to win. So I'm going to go with the Bucs. I feel like Todd Bowles, who usually, like we talked about earlier, is very calm demeanor. I think he's lighting people up this week in practice.
Yeah, I think Baker.
Screaming at homies.
I think Baker lights them up that game. I'm rocking with the Baker and the Bucks. Next game, Cincinnati and the Dolphins. Cincinnati traveling to Miami and laying 4.5 to the Dolphins. Dolphins bench Tua and is starting Quinn Ewers this week.
Quinn Ewers, the Texas boy, starting in Miami.
Which really couldn't ask for a better defense to go against in like your NFL debut of the Bengals.
For sure, but he just has to go up against Joe Shiesty. And I feel like when there's just two completely terrible defenses, it's just which quarterback can take advantage. And I feel like Joe Burrow's that guy. I feel like he takes advantage of a very weak Dolphins defense. And I think Quinn Ewers, excuse my French, shits his pants out there. I feel like he's going to be nervous as hell.
So you're going to lay the 4.5 points. I'm rocking with the Dolphins. I think Achane's going to have a huge game.
If they're not down 14-0, I mean,
I think they still give it to him anyways.
Doesn't matter.
I think they still give it to him anyways. I think this has 21-17 written all over.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
Next game, Jaguars traveling to Denver. Denver laying 3.5 points. Give me the Broncos.
Denver at home, it's a thing.
Give me the Broncos all day.
Same.
Yeah.
Broncos, Bo Nix at home is very different for Bo Nix on the road.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to be cold.
Very.
Not going to be warm. Next game, Falcons traveling to Arizona, take on the Cardinals. Atlanta is giving the Cardinals 3.5 points. Kirk Cousins is slinging it this game.
Slanging
I'm
that
rocking
thing.
with the Falcons.
I want to take the Falcons, but I think I'm going to take the Cardinals here. I feel like Jacoby Brissett is a game manager at heart. I feel like he can somehow will this team to victory. They've struggled here the past couple weeks, but 3 weeks ago, people were talking about how Jacoby Brissett was making a name for himself once again. I mean, wasn't winning ball games, but putting up a lot of points. And I just don't know if the Falcons can do that here.
Gosh, I think that that defense is gonna hold them down. I think Kirk Cousins is gonna be slinging it to Drake London. Slinging it. So give me the Falcons. Next game, we have the Raiders traveling to 14.5. 14.5, and I'm laying the 14.5. Give me the Texans.
This might be 31-3. I mean, the Raiders just have no offense whatsoever. Their defense is terrible. The only thing you've heard about the defense, and that's a defense with Max Crosby on it, is Max Crosby getting fined for wearing pink cleats out there this week. That's the only thing you've heard about that defense. That's the only thing you've heard about that defense. So I think I got to go Texans as well.
Yep. Next game, Steelers taking on the Lions in Detroit. Steelers are getting 7 points from the Lions.
The Steelers are playoff bound, it seems, but still at the same time you're hearing Mike Tomlin out next year kind of talk. So I want to take the Lions here, but I feel like I'm going to take the cover in the +7. I feel like I'm going to go with the Steelers team. I feel like they don't beat teams by a lot, but they don't lose by a lot. So I'm going to go with that Aaron Rodgers game management type of game. Keep it close, keep it competitive, and we'll see if they can pull out this dub.
Yeah, I think the Lions are going to destroy them. I think the Lions are going to blow them out of the water. This is my lock of the week.
The lock of the week.
I'm putting the square around it because that's my lock. Lions -7.5 wins all day.
Is it 7.5?
7. Yeah. Give me the 7. I'll lay the 7.
That 7.5 changes everything.
I'll lay the 7. I'll lay the 7 all day. Next game, the Patriots traveling to the Ravens. Baltimore is laying 3 points. Baltimore desperate.
Do or die for
Do or
Ravens.
die for
Do
them.
or die for
That's
the
why they're
Ravens.
laying-
Need
that's
every
why
win they can
Patriots
get
are
here these
the
last
best.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go against my Patriots. Drake May going to be licking his chops after a tough loss last week. And Lamar is just not the same. I feel like everyone and their sister is going to be going for the Ravens in this one, picking the Ravens on the spread, but I am taking the Pats. Patriots, not a blowout, but 21-17, 24-20 type of ball game. Because we all know what the Ravens want to do. They want to run it first. The Patriots have the best run defense in the league. Lamar just has not looked like his past self where he could sling that thing wherever he wanted to put it, wherever he wanted it to go.
Best run defense in the league, sir.
At least we're top 2. We're top 2 at least.
Top 7.
Uh,
7 in defense.
I'm pretty sure we're at least top 3, son.
Top 7.
We'll see.
7
I'm
and
looking
7.
it up right now.
Offense and defense.
NFL best run defense.
Man, it's tough. The Patriots and the Ravens.
New England,
Number
number 1, 84.7 yards a game. Broncos, 3 ball, 88.5. Jaguars in the number 2.
So they must give up more on the passing game. That's why they're.
Yeah, we go, but we're not a very good passing defense.
Yes.
I bet we're 15 or 16.
And that's I think Lamar's going to eat him up on the passing game. I'm rocking with the Ravens -3
Rocking with the Ravens.
in prime time. So yeah,
Prime time action.
all at 3 all day. Monday Night Football. Colts, Niners in Indianapolis. Niners are laying 6 points. Phillip Rivers and the Colts. I'm gonna rock with Phillip Rivers. Give me the 6 points.
If it was outside, I'd agree with you, but this is still going to be in a dome. And I feel like the Colts are still down there. Like they played a good game last week against the Seahawks, but they did end up losing. And it's not necessarily that Phillip Rivers had a great game that kept him in it. It's just the Seahawks had a terrible game.
Very
They were
bad
barely able to scratch out.
Very bad game.
So I think the 49ers, Brock Purdy, like you said, is playing well right now. CMC does CMC things. And Phillip Rivers is one bad hit away from a broken hip. So I
Yeah,
just don't.
very true.
I just don't see it. I can't see it. I'm going to take the -6. If it was 7.5, we'd be going the Colts here. But we're going to take the touchdown or the victory by at least 7 and take that -6.
I got a late score, very late score, to cover by the Colts. Colts kick field goal or something like that to cover. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
Colts +6, take it.
Take it, he says. We have to have at least 8 opposite picks right there.
Yeah. No,
We
not
need
that many. Let's see.
Bull butter.
There's 1, 2. Saints, Titans, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. Wow, that's a good one. This could turn the corners.
This could turn it around, baby.
This
This
could
could put
turn
that
the
one
tide.
above that one, even though we
This
still need 2 weeks for
could
this.
turn the tide.
Come on, baby. We need it.
This
We
could turn the
need
tide.
it.
So, pick 'em week
16.
Week 16 in the books.
In
Which-
the books. Should be a good one. Bunch of good games this week, I feel like. Bunch of games that matter.
Yep.
More than just another week. This is playoff contention here. People are playing for a couple extra games at the end of the season.
I think that it's going to be very, very good football this weekend. I think it's going to be even better football next weekend. So it's going to be funny because Christmas was like, they had a bunch of games that thought were going to be meaningful. Christmas games mean nothing this next week. Let's see who it is exactly.
The NBA is meant for Christmas, not the NFL.
The NFL took it over last season. And
It
then
did, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just always, when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of the NFL. When I think of Christmas, I think of the NBA games. I don't know. It's just me.
Commanders, Cowboys, that could be chalked. Cowboys lose this weekend, their season's over. Lions, Vikings, Vikings are chalked. They can't make it. If the Lions lose it, maybe if the Lions lose this week, they might be out too. I don't know how that works, but and then the Broncos, Chiefs, it'll be a blowout. So, yeah.
Bunch of your games. Looking forward. I
Bunch
think
of
my
your
game of
games.
the week's going to be on that. Ooh, I would say Thursday, but I'm really looking forward to that Bears-Packers game. Probably going to be snowing more than likely, just the way things are going over there.
Very, yeah.
So, I mean,
I
I'm
think
looking
that could
forward
be
to that
it.
Bears-Packers
Oh,
game.
yeah.
for sure.
That'll be America's game of the week, I think.
Old school teams, blue bloods playing against each
Yeah.
other.
Very
Definitely
big
looking forward
rivals. Very, they hate each other.
Hate each other.
Hate each
to it. With
other.
a passion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Week 16. Checked. See ya. That's starting Thursday. Banger, basically, every day there's a football game. Banger Thursday, banger Saturday, couple bangers on Sunday. So definitely looking forward to that.
Banger on Friday this week, too.
And Yes, sir. NCAA football also has a banger on Friday, and I believe Saturday too. Don't they play the other first round games?
Yep,
on the
other 3 games
on the 20th.
Yep,
Saturday.
that's Saturday.
So we aren't going to cover all of them, but we are going to cover OU versus Bama. And I think the talk of the town right now is the flip in the spread. I think Bama was favored, and now it has gone into OU's favor.
Yep. People have been laying money on it. It started at Bama -1.5, and it is now flipped to OU 1.5. I haven't seen the injury report.
Yep, OU 1.5. Oh, guess the over/under if you haven't already seen it.
I'm going to say 36.5.
39.5.
Yeah.
Low. Expecting
Not
a really
very high.
low affair, which the way the defenses have played for those two teams, I can see it. I know we talked about him a little bit last week, but at the end of the day, I just don't know if I trust Mateer to get it done right now. Since the hand injury, it just is not the same Mateer that we've seen, and it doesn't look like this offense has really sat well with Mateer.
Not recently.
I mean, when he was at Washington State, it was open, 5 wide receivers, 4 wide receivers consistently, spread them out,
SEC defense, man.
let him fling it. I mean, yes, SEC defense, but the way that they're running the offense is not the same.
No.
I know we brought over Arbuckle, but it just doesn't look like it did if you were to watch the Washington State film from last season.
And you think that offense would be beasts going up against that defense every day in practice.
You would think. It
But-
just seems like they're babying Mateer a little bit in my eyes.
The defense is they're basically saying, don't lose us the game.
Exactly.
Don't put us in a bad spot. They are basically the OU defense is basically like the Ravens defense back in the day.
Yeah.
Whenever they just were shutting people out, not letting them
rolling
score.
through
You know?
guys. Yes.
OU's injury report as of tonight: Gentry Williams out, DB Kendall Dolby out, DB Jeremiah Newcomb out, offensive lineman Troy Everett out, questionable offensive lineman Jake Makula out. Alabama has a lot of people out. Let's see, 2 DBs, a linebacker, 2 defensive linemen, and a running back. So quite a few people out for Alabama this week. So we'll see how it goes. I've got OU winning this game, not just because I'm an OU guy, but I just think that we have Alabama's number. I mean, we're one of the few schools that have a winning record against Alabama. Texas and OU are I think 2 teams that have winning records against
That's
Alabama.
funny, really. Texas
Yeah.
does too.
Yep. I think they're 2-5-1, and I think we're 3-6 against them or
I
something.
feel like this definitely comes down to the wire. I feel like
6
I'm still going to lean Alabama just because I believe in Ty Simpson a little bit more. I mean, at one point he had 21 touchdowns to 1 interception, and now I think it's like 27 and 5 interceptions. So he's had
Through 2 to OU.
Exactly. Had a tough run here those last 4 games, but I still believe in him. I still think he's a NFL caliber quarterback.
Yeah.
And I think he can lead Alabama because I do think they have athletes all over the field. And OU also has athletes all over the field, but it's just different with Alabama. Saban or no Saban, the talent they get at Bama is just different. And I think that they're going to be able to pull a close one out. But if Mateer can somehow put a couple good offensive drives together, put some touchdowns on the board, it's going to be tough for Bama to keep up.
Get Ott in the game and just feed him. Let Ott do his thing. I mean, he was good in Cal. Just let him try to just.
It's a little
Force
late
feed
for
him the
that.
ball. Like,
It's a
force
little
feed him the
late for
ball,
Ott.
son.
I mean, how many times have we seen Ott this
Not
year?
much.
I mean, why would you want to do that now?
I mean, he could be healthy and ready to go. Get him in there. Let's see what he does.
That's something you do in the middle of the season, not during a playoff game. Dude.
Roll him out. Let's see what he does. First series, 3 runs in a row with Ott. Let's see what he does. And if we punt, let the defense go to work.
Is Ott even your number 1? I thought there was another guy that y'all were putting out there a lot.
Robinson is one of he's my favorite out of the running backs, just because of how versatile he is. And I think he came from Oklahoma too. I think he came from an Oklahoma school.
Really?
Yes, I believe so.
We always pull a couple out. A couple out of the woodworks.
Right, like the kid from Jinx next year. I think he's going to be good for
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State. You know.
I hope so, man.
Xavier Robinson. Blaylock, not a bad running back either, too. You know,
Blaylock, that's what I'm always hearing about.
So we'll just see. Alabama's special teams is no good.
No.
They're no good, and OU special teams is very good.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if that makes a difference. But I'm rocking with the Sooners in this one, folks.
It'll be a good game. It'll be a good game.
Yeah.
So what is your final score?
I have OU 16, Bama 10.
I'm going to go 24-17 Bama.
You think it's going to be that high of a scoring game? Wow.
OU is going to start the game off leading 14-3 and end up losing that game in the second half. That's how I see it playing out.
I think that OU's just going to get in field goal range every time, and I think they're going to have good field position to move the ball and get to where they need to get to kick a field goal. I think that field goal kicker, they'll score a touchdown. I think Material's going to hit a bomb to somebody in the second quarter to get that offensive feeling good, and then they'll just start kicking field goals in about
The
30
only
or
way
so.
is if DeBoyer goes back to his Washington days, grabs that dusty-ass playbook, that purple Washington playbook he had, and pulls out his best plays he had for Michael Penix. He has got to pull out all the stops in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And even then, the OU defense will probably still shut it down. But I don't know. I just believe in Ty Simpson. I'm a big quarterback type of guy. That's how I look at things. And I like Ty Simpson more than Material. Next year, probably Material all day. Once he gets that hands
Right.
100% healed, all day.
And maybe that same defense, they could be talking, how good they are,
Mhm.
There's no telling. But
It'd be interesting to see how many returners you get on defense. Because I'm assuming most of them are going to go to the NFL if they are eligible.
if they're eligible, right, yeah.
So we'll see.
You would think, yeah.
One would think. Yeah. But OU Bama, what is that? There's 3 games that day.
That's the only college
10
football
a.m.
playoff game.
Friday, Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan, the Myrtle Beach Bowl. I know everyone's looking forward to that one. And then Memphis versus NC State, 1:30 Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. And then 7 o'clock, college football playoff first round, Alabama at Oklahoma, 10-3 versus 10-2. And then Saturday, college football playoff all day.
All day.
This weekend's going to be a good one. And I know we aren't going to talk about these other games, but Miami versus A&M is going to be a good one. That will also be a banger.
Yep.
Be kind of a different style banger from Alabama.
To start the day,
Oklahoma.
too.
It's to start the day.
That'll be a
11
high.
a.m.
That'll be a
sharp.
high scoring game. I think the over could hit in that one.
But I also think that the Group 5 teams also put up more of a fight than they did last year.
I do not.
I think they are going to put up more of a fight. I think that, of course, they are outmatched, outgunned.
Tulane
I
already-
think they're hungry. They've been hearing all the shit talk about them, how they don't deserve to be here, put the top 12 teams in, Group 5 don't matter. But just like Paul Feinbaum said, they're here whether you like it or not.
I don't like it.
If you don't put a Group 5 in, lawsuit within 5 minutes. Because why even have the Group 5 in the FBS, in the NCAA, if they don't even have a shot? So this is the time for them to go prove it, and I feel like they do. Lose the game, yes. Competitive game,
No.
75% chance. That's what
I think 10% chance.
10% chance.
Competitive
Jesus.
game. JMU is going to get dog walked. It's
I was
not-
more looking at Tulane, but
Tulane already lost to Ole Miss by 30.
I mean, yeah, it was early in the season. It was like week 4.
I think it was a little bit later than that.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's see.
Blew
Let's
them out
see.
of the water. Wasn't even a game.
Wasn't a game, I know that, but I'm pretty sure it was pretty early on.
Wasn't
Still
even
getting
a
their feet
game.
under them. That was week 4, yes.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
45-10. Got smacked.
They haven't played anybody.
Got smacked.
And then Tulane hasn't played another competitive
And after
team.
that, win, lost.
Yeah, like
win.
probably Tulsa,
How the
Mississippi
hell did they
State.
lose UTSA? How the hell did they lose UTSA? But I think it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be a fun day of football for sure on Saturday.
Yep, very well could be a very great game on Saturday for that game. Could be. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a blowout. Personally, I think the game Saturday will be Texas A&M and Miami. That'll be the game.
For sure. I mean,
It could
of
be a-
course, yes.
It could be a 5-point game.
Why is that not the 7 o'clock game? I will never know.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of crazy. I mean, I love to
They always
start
give
out with a
the-
day like that, but I'd rather see that one as the nighttime.
They normally give the East Coast teams the later games for some reason. The Big Ten teams.
Well, you know how it goes. I mean, if it's a
Yeah.
West Coast game, it starts at 9 o'clock, 9:30 for those people.
Right.
I get it, but that still sucks. I'd rather see A&M and Miami at prime time for sure.
Yeah.
But playoffs coming this week, 19th to 20th. Going to be awesome. Going to be a great time. And I know that's what we kind of wanted to focus on NCAA-wise, but I wanted to talk to Lake a little bit about the Sherron Moore, a.k.a. the Michigan debacle right now. Sherron Moore gets fired this week, gets arrested about an hour later.
And then
I mean, looking at prison time is more allegedly. I mean, it's just from on top of the world to literally in the slums is that man.
he just turned it. It's just like within a 5-hour span, his life just changed.
Oh, forever. I mean, he's never going to get. He might be a high school coach if he's lucky.
I doubt
But
it.
his NCAA and high school or college
College
NFL
is
days
probably
are
done.
long gone.
Just
He's
didn't.
completely burned that to the ground. And I guess now the talk was DeBoer was going to leave Alabama, which why would he ever do that? I mean, Alabama, even Saban or no Saban, damn near is football.
More
Damn near
money.
is college football.
More money. The NIL's better at Michigan.
NIL's better, probably. I mean, I'm sure that Alabama is top 10 at least. I mean, yeah, the money might be better, but it's not like he's getting chump change.
I bet the NIL
I mean,
money.
what does Alabama have besides Roll Tide? Nothing. There's nothing else to do. It's like Arkansas. There's nothing else to do besides the Razorbacks.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, they probably do make more money at Michigan, but I still think Alabama gets $20 million either way. But I just don't see why he would ever. When the first time I saw that, I said that's not going to happen, 100%. I mean, no way would he leave there.
I would rather be coaching the Big Ten than the SEC, especially him being in the Big Ten
Because of the
already.
talent.
Maybe the competition because SEC's tough, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it's tough.
the
but
top
if
end
you
of
come
the
out on
SEC,
that,
the
I
top
mean,
5, the top 7 schools in the SEC are much tougher than the top 7 schools in the Big Ten.
I mean, still, who did Alabama lose to? OU.
They lost to OU
and Georgia.
and
So they beat
Georgia in the SEC championship.
Out of the other 6, they beat 4 of them.
They
So
lost.
they're
They
still
lost
at
to
the top of
Florida.
the
They
top
lost to
of the
Florida
mountain.
State.
Alabama did?
Mhm.
First week is the season.
About
So they,
week 3.
out of the 6 other teams like you just said, they beat 5 of them. So, I mean,
I don't know. It's just tough. It's a lot more. I mean, it's a lot tougher.
for sure.
They're harder on you in the SEC. That's for sure. Than I
But
think
you
the
don't
Big Ten would be.
coach you take the easy way out. You coach to be competitive and be the best of the best at the best place.
I guess not really. I mean, look at
Really? Yes.
look at Lane Kiffin. He went from Ole Miss
Lane
to
Kiffin is a money
to
grubbing
LSU.
leech.
What did he do? He went from Ole Miss to LSU. He said, "I'm gonna get probably $1 million or $2 million more at LSU, but the NIL money is gonna be immensely more than Ole Miss."
But that's SEC to SEC. That's not even what we're talking about. We're talking Big Ten.
Big Ten to SEC. I mean, I would rather go to the Big Ten and be able to coach Michigan and get all the NIL money and coach in a easier conference.
But I will go back to what I just said. Lane Kiffin is a money grubbing leech. A great football coach, but like you said, he's about the money. Dollar bill, y'all. That's what he wants.
I mean, it's like the Patriots. The Patriots were so good for so many years and got so many home playoff games because they played the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Bills.
And
for so
why
long.
did that happen? Because they were beating up on everybody
In the
every
easy
year.
division.
It's not like it was like that from the
You
beginning.
want to go to the
They
easy
had to
division.
earn that. They
You
had to
wanna go
earn
the easy
that.
division.
And even though Michigan is in the Big Ten, I'm pretty sure, what is it? 1, 2, 3 are from the Big Ten. Indiana, maybe
How long
1,
is-
3, and 4.
How long is Indiana going to be good though?
I
I don't think that Indiana has the NIL money to compete with like Michigan and Ohio State.
Kirk Kenneddy's
SEC.
never had the money though. He's always built off of his recruiting capabilities. And that's what he's good at, recruiting. That's why you see this year we have Fernando Mendoza probably going number 1. Omar Cooper, wide receiver, probably going in the second round. Another row tackle, probably going in the second
We'll
round.
see. We'll see. I think that NIL speaks a lot. We'll see if how far Indiana makes it.
Oh yeah, money talks, NIL talks for sure. But that
Because I
doesn't
like
mean-
Texas Tech over
That
Indiana
isn't
right
do all
now.
be all. That is not do all be all. It helps you for sure, but I just think that there are
If
other
Texas Tech
things
wins
that
the
come
national
into
championship this year, it's because they spent the
factor. I
money
mean, that's
on
what I was
all
going
the
to say.
NFL guys.
Yes. If Texas Tech wins,
Texas Tech has so many guys that are going to be playing on Sunday. It very well could be Texas Tech, Ohio State in the national championship.
it'd be a good game. It'd be a very good game.
I don't know. I took Georgia. I bet Georgia in a parlay, and
Who did
Took
I have?
them all day.
Indiana and Georgia, I believe.
I had OU and Georgia in the championship, and I had OU win it all just because OU have to
Yeah,
But-
principal.
play. So it's gonna be good.
Back to the topic at hand. Loved what we did right there. Great combo. But who is going to be the next coach of Michigan? That's what I was trying to get at with the Sherrone Moore. Will it be Kenny Dillingham? Will it be Jeff Fish? Is there another guy that you've heard about? What I've heard are those two main guys, and I would think Kenny Dillingham.
So this
I mean,
is
I feel like
completely-
Michigan has got to be 3 worlds away from Arizona State. I mean,
This is completely
job-wise.
so.
Mike Gundy.
No, this was Ravens missed the playoffs. Ravens fire Harbaugh. Michigan hires Harbaugh.
Another Harbaugh.
Another Harbaugh.
That would be a storybook ending right there. If they end up getting John Harbaugh, have both Harbaughs at that school, I mean, that would be crazy. I never even comprehended that, but that's beautiful. That would be an absolute. I don't even think Paul Feinbaum could see that coming.
That'd be
That'd
insane.
be insane, dude.
Insane.
Would
If
they
you
do
haven't
that
heard
though?
your first, folks.
I think they're trying to. I think they're trying to get the Harbaugh line out of Michigan right now, though. But
Bring him in. What's the other?
I feel like John Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh are 2 completely different characters. So I guess if he wants the job and he's available, why not?
Michigan's going to throw whatever amount of money that they want because they have a guy who I think is worth $100 billion as a booster. So they can do whatever they want.
No doubt. I know their NIL money is just different.
NIL money is crazy. Michigan could win the NCAA men's basketball tournament this year. Yeah, I'd like them to hire him. Maybe hire. I think they steal Kellen DeBoer. I think that if Alabama loses this week, Kellen DeBoer is going to be on a plane to Michigan.
I don't know.
Kellen DeBoer's
I don't know.
daughter followed Michigan volleyball recently.
That don't mean jack.
That means a
That
lot.
don't mean jack.
That means a lot.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Everybody says
Sure, my
that.
sister wants to go to Michigan. That doesn't mean.
It means a lot.
That doesn't mean I'm going to be the next coach of Michigan, dude.
Look at Lane Kiffin's daughter started dating that LSU player. Lane Kiffin, right
$20 bucks he
in
cuts that kid.
LSU.
$20 bucks he cuts that kid.
So
That kid's not an LSU Tiger next year.
he was a dog this year.
Was he a star? I think he was a starter.
Starter.
Actually,
Yeah. So
All right, John Harbaugh. I think Kenny Dillingham. We'll see. Just craziness in Michigan. Who knows? Maybe they fire their AD because I mean their AD
Maybe.
has not been doing very good here these last couple of years. Loses Jim Harbaugh, the coach Jim Harbaugh kind of named him as his successor. But
ooh, what about this one? They steal Bill Belichick and bring Bill Belichick.
Billy
Oh
Boy,
my gosh.
Dave Portnoy
Ooh.
might explode if that happens.
Dabo Sweeney.
I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, I just don't know if he's ever going to leave Clemson.
I don't think so. I think they build a monument of him out there.
Statue
Yeah,
for sure,
definitely.
no doubt about
But maybe him. Dabo Sweeney would be good.
it. I would like to see Dabo leave Clemson. I feel like he's been
Yep.
there too long. I feel like his time has come and gone. So I would like that. I really like the John Harbaugh thing, even though I think that's the longest of long shots. But that would be. They'd write a documentary about it. There'd be a
insane.
documentary about
It
that.
would be insane.
It'd be insane.
Nuts.
Michigan would just be doing it for the clicks at that point. I mean,
Right.
they wouldn't even care who's coaching. They're just like, oh, people are going to go nuts.
Bring it in,
They're gonna
yeah.
go nuts.
Bring it in.
And John Harbaugh, they're 2 completely different cats. So it's not like you'd be bringing in another Jim or have any connection. Well, you would have a connection to him, but John is not Jim for sure.
Right.
So interesting. So we'll see. I don't know if they hire anyone here for a couple.
Coach
months.
O, maybe?
No, I don't think he'd fit in Michigan.
I think he'd do great in Michigan.
Coach O's done, dude.
What did he say? He said NIL is great. You used to have to walk in with a bag of money through the back door. Now you just walk through the front door. Bring him into Michigan. Coach O. John Gruden could possibly be a name for it too. So
He's always a name, and I wish he would coach again. Why they blacklisted him like that, I'll never know. I guess it's because of that big lawsuit.
I got him
with the
coaching the
Raiders.
Giants. I think he's coaching the Giants next season.
That'd be a blessing. That would take the Giants from literally on the floor to about right here
Yeah.
on my list of respect. I mean, John Gruden's a great coach. It's been 25 years since he coached, but
No,
you know he loves the
It hasn't
game.
been 25 years.
How long has it been?
2005
2005 or something?
No, because remember he coached for the Patriots. They're not the Patriots, the Raiders.
Was
whenever
he
he
an
got.
OC? Are you
No,
talking
he was head coach. He was head
Sure,
coach for the
dude? I thought
Raiders.
that was like
I
early
think like
2000s.
2017. I think he's only been out of the league for like 5 years.
No, that is not true. When
Uh,
was the last time John Gruden coached? Wow, 2021.
yeah, I told you.
It's been wow.
Yeah, dude, because he was an announcer, remember? And then he quit being an announcer and went right
Because of
to it.
those offensive emails, which he just got paid like $90 million.
Got a lot of money for it,
lawsuit.
yeah.
Dang, I thought it was forever ago. I
No,
bet the Raiders still wish they would have kept him.
For
We're just
sure.
throwing those emails right into a trash file on
Right.
the computer and say that's just sad. I didn't
Yep.
see that. But, hey, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it, even though it seems like he is like the most blacklisted coach out there right now.
yep.
Which
And
you,
who knows?
you go
maybe,
against the machine, people don't like that.
right? Maybe the Steelers fired Tomlin this year, and
I feel like that
Giants
is a
fired
guarantee.
hired
I feel like
Tomlin.
that is a guarantee. Because even if they do make the playoffs, they're a first round out.
Yeah.
I mean, they just don't have the offense to keep up with those.
But who do
guys.
you replace him with? You know, it's just tough.
That's a $1 million question. $1 million question. But that's, like who would you replace Mike Gundy with? I mean, he's a guy who's been there forever. I mean, Tomlin's not the same, but kind of the same. He's been
Right.
successful, but he's just never yet been able to get over that hump in a very long time.
Here recently, yeah, the past 10 years, I think.
Yeah. It'd be a tough ask for sure. And I feel like anyone who accepted that job would be sweating bullets for that first season.
Definitely.
I'm sure, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be more like John Gruden than Michigan for sure, or the Giants.
Yeah.
I feel like he would
Well,
be
I
perfect
think-
for the Steelers.
Giants, I think he'd be perfect for the cold weather. John Gruden,
Cold
ready to
Pittsburgh.
go. Ready to go. In the blue, Jackson Dart, him and Jackson Dart are, because Jackson
Can't lie
Dart
about that.
is,
That blue and red goes hard,
oh,
no matter
yeah.
what, how bad y'all
Yeah.
are. Jerseys always
Always.
go hard.
Go hard.
The Giants, the G-men, as they're known. But all right, NFL talk checked off. Guess it's time for a little bit of a garbage time. Well, I was going to talk about Teron Moore and garbage time, but I just propped it into NFL.
NCAA.
Yeah, NCAA. I mean, it's kind of pulled it a little early. I wasn't going to talk UFC, but no UFC.
Nothing interesting happened in the UFC until
A bunch of good
January.
fights last week though in that fight night. About 4 knockouts. Coppe ended up with the victory. Can't think of his name. Let me look. Literally remembered it all day until right
It was
now.
very good. Very good.
Oh, there was a couple mean knockouts.
Fight night. Everybody just still waiting for.
Yeah, Kevin Vallejos knocked out Giga Chikadze. Chikadze is basically a godfather of the UFC. Been around a very, very long time.
And Jake Paul fights this weekend.
Vallejos caught him with that spinning back fist, which was dirty.
God, I love those spinning back fists.
Oh, dude, it was dirty.
Yeah.
It
Who
was
you got, Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua?
How do you? I think Jake Paul's proven all he's needed to prove. I mean, he's beat some guys, been competitive against guys who basically outclassed him in every way. Talking about the Fury brother. I mean, the Fury brother's been boxing since he was 2. And his older brother is probably one of the best to ever do it. I just don't know how he can go beat that freak of nature that is Anthony Joshua.
He's gonna lose.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the size like Daniel Dubois beat Joshua because he's a monster just like Anthony Joshua. Not cut like a Greek god, but a monster none the same. 6'5", 260.
Yeah.
I just don't know how Logan Paul can take those hammers and stay in it for 8 rounds.
I don't either.
It's going to be a tough ass. It's
I
going to be a
don't
very, very tough
Yeah.
ass. And we all know why Joshua's doing this. Not to raise his rankings, not to put more respect on his name in boxing. He's doing it for the cash. The cash
Oh,
is going
yeah.
to be insane.
Yeah,
and
he's
he's
doing
going
it
to
for
get
the money.
paid out of his mind.
Yep.
Because I feel like this will be the most watched Jake Paul fight out of them all. Because this is one that they expected him to lose some, but there was always like, well, he's way bigger than that guy. He's still got the size. But he's not going to have the size against Joshua.
Yeah.
Joshua is going to look like a man compared to the little
Oh, he's
boy
going to be
Jake Paul.
huge compared to Jake Paul.
Which I don't know what weight they set at. So I'm sure Joshua won't look like he normally does, but I'm sure he'll still be looking like I said,
Like a
Greek god,
beast.
a Greek god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for sure. So that'll be, what is that, Friday?
I think Saturday.
I think it's Friday.
Let's look.
You got it.
Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua, December 19th. So
That's Friday.
Friday.
That's when OU plays.
at 4 p.m. Wow.
4 p.m.?
Mhm.
Main card prelims start
At
at
least
4
they're
p.m.
smart, dude. You get it
Prelim-
before the OU game.
No,
bro.
prelims start at 4:45. Main card starts
So
at
it'll
8.
start probably.
Main
11.
event ring walks around 11
I think the
p.m.
second fight's actually pretty good too. I think it's Anderson Silva against Tyrone Woodley.
Oh, really?
I think so. So
Nice.
a couple vets, UFC vets coming in to throw hands. Which how Tyron Woodley can even be in the same building as Jake Paul, I'll never know. After getting just folded like he did
And
all those years
those
ago.
fights were thrown. I don't care what anybody says. I think that he.
I
think
it looked
so.
a little shaky. At the end of the day, he still got folded.
Yeah.
That's what it'll say on the scorecard, but yeah, it was a little questionable for sure.
Alicia Baumgardner versus Leela Bowdoin.
Trash it. Not watching that.
That's an
for sure.
IBF, WBO, WBA Super Featherweight Championship fight. Cruiserweight fight, Anderson Silva taking on Tyrone Woodley. Featherweight fight, Jamal Harvey versus Kevin Cervantes. But yeah, other than that, that's about it.
About it.
Bus card.
Interesting.
Nice one.
So should be nice. I don't really have anything for Dover, so I'm trying to think. We could talk college basketball a little bit. Michigan looking very, very good.
John Cena's final match was Saturday. Rest in peace to John Cena's career. Moment of silence for John Cena's career. Oh, silence over. I wanted him to win, but they didn't have him win.
Who beat him? Gunther?
Gunter, yeah.
Gunter?
Gunter
You see
tapped
that
him out.
kid just rip into Gunter after?
Good.
I saw a thing on Twitter. This kid was like a 7-year-old dude, and Gunter was just like,
Taking it all.
I've taken 2 Hall of Famers' heads.
Goldberg and John Cena in 1 year.
Goldberg, I can't even. He was my favorite on the old WWE video games on
Yeah.
360, dude. I can't believe he
Unbeatable.
came back. Yeah.
Unbeatable.
No, that spike, that spear was nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. But Gunter, I guess he had to get police escort to get out of there too.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
People were not happy.
I don't
not
doubt it.
happy, dude.
That's how it was whenever John Cena faced Rob Van Dam on ECW's One Night Stand back years ago. They were waiting outside of the building. They had to get John out. He had to go and jump into a vehicle, and they had to take off immediately
Did
to
he
get him
beat
out
Rob
of there.
Van Dam?
No, he lost, and they were still like, it was nuts. It was nuts. They said
Rob
they
Van Dam always hit off the
crazy.
ropes. That thing,
Yeah.
is that his finisher?
5-star frog
Yeah.
splash. It was a beast move. He'd get up there high too.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Those were the days, dude. When's a cage match? I'll watch if they have another cage match.
They-
Those are all what I like.
They just had a cage match a few pay-per-views ago.
Are they the same cages? Is it high up like they were back in the day? Because
Oh,
they
yeah.
used to be freaking.
This one they put 2 cages together and put 2 rings in there, and they would go in between. It was gnarly.
That is
It is
gnarly.
gnarly. But yeah, they still have the Hell in the Cells. It's just catching them when they do. You know, like the one that Mankind got thrown off of. They got those
Who?
still. Mankind, Mr. Sacco, Dude Love. Had long hair. Mankind, he wore the mask. Had Mr. Sacco too.
That was
Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
he called himself?
He had like multiple. He had Dude Love. He had Mankind.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Mick
Mr.
Foley for
Sacco,
sure.
just a bunch of them, and they would Undertaker just threw him off that. What was it? I think 35 feet up in the air, and threw him right on that table.
Yeah, I bet he still has back problems from that, dude.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
Shane
care what kind.
McMahon, same thing. I remember Kurt Angle picking him up and throwing him through. They was like, yeah, he threw him through the wrong glass and tried to throw him through the plexiglass. Like threw him through it twice, it didn't shatter. And he went over to one, like threw him through regular glass and it shattered. And he's like, oh my god, like almost broke his neck. Just insane.
Shane McMahon was a player. He was
Yeah.
a dog. I remember him a little bit. He was always doing crazy stuff like that.
Oh,
too.
flying off the top.
Always
I
willing,
remember he
always
jumped
willing.
off of Hell in a Cell onto a table to try to smash somebody, and the person moved out of the way, of course, and just went right through a table of cell. Gosh, brutal. Love it. Love it. I remember that.
Gnarly. But I guess what's next for WWE? Who's going to take over the reins?
I don't know. I guess Gunter, since he's taking these.
Where's Roman Reigns been at?
I don't know. He's like hit and miss. It's like he'll be on there and then he'll be off. He's got a weird contract where he doesn't have to work or wrestle very much. Cody Rhodes is like the big name right now.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes, yeah.
He has the blonde hair, right?
Yeah. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He's about the biggest
Sick
star right
nickname,
now.
though.
Oh yeah,
American
definitely.
name goes hard.
Especially when his dad was the American Dream.
Oh, what was his name?
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes. That's
Yeah.
his dad? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess it's all father-son in that thing. I mean, if your dad was that level,
You're gonna go
yeah,
probably, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It's just into the family.
Definitely.
Crazy. Yeah, Rip John Cena though, he had a good run. Now we're just gonna see him about 47 movies here in the next 3 years.
Great actor. Great actor. Great actor. Good actor.
Was it you showing me that one movie? What's it called?
Ricky Stenicki.
Ricky Stenicki. Or
Great
something.
movie. Great movie.
I need to check it out. It looked good. It looks funny. Zac Efron's come a long way from High School Musical. That's
Yep,
for sure.
definitely.
He's solid comedian
Yep.
for sure. Solid.
And he was great in the wrestling movie, The Iron Claw. I don't know if you've ever seen The Iron Claw.
Efron was
but
in that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Zac Efron was in it, and the dude from The Bear was in it.
Oh, the main cook.
The main cook.
guy?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
chef.
yeah,
I can't
yes,
think
chef.
of his name either, but yeah.
Cousin.
Yeah, exactly. He was on it, so great movie, The Iron Claw, if you haven't seen it. Definitely a wild movie.
What's it on again?
Movie. Do it.
What's it on?
I think it's on Netflix, or it might be on Amazon Prime. I'm not
I think you said
100%
Amazon
sure.
Prime. I think it's on Amazon
so.
Prime.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that, check it out, folks. And any more WWE to add, sir?
I think that's it on WWE for me.
All right. Nothing else for me either. Episode 86. Checked.
In the books.
Straight off the bench. That's what you're listening to. I'm Carter Randolph. This is Lake Lyle. Don't forget to subscribe. Spotify and YouTube. That's what we're on now. Eventually, we will expand, but we'll let you know when that day comes. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.